Hi guys, it's me, Nat.
I'm Amanda.
And we are Junkies.
And today we are going to take a stroll down memory lane and do some throwback reactions, kind of like a re-reaction. But we thought for today it'd be fun to look back at the videos that got us into K-pop 13 years ago.
Wow.
13 years ago. Even though some of these videos we probably have seen recently because we're so nostalgic, we watch these videos all the time, but I thought it'd be fun to watch them and show you guys how we feel about it, talk about how it was when we got into K-pop.
Me and Amanda, funnily enough, got into K-pop around the same time, even though we did not know each other, which was the ending of 2010, which was kind of like towards the ending of second gen. What a time to join K-pop, right?
Yes.
I guess I will start first. Okay. I feel like it's a music video we still like, I know the ins and out of this. And it's remastered on YouTube. All right, 14 years ago is when this came out.
Yeah, 2009.
So let's start with,
we were like, it was pretty fresh when you saw it. Which is so weird because when you get into K-pop and you see a video, you think, wow, this must have been out forever. But like, you look back and you're like, no, wow, it was actually not that far off.
Yeah, from what we know. Okay, so let's rewatch Girls' Generation's G, which got me into K-pop.
Iconic.
Legendary. Minho with the mannequins, the jeans.
I think I had watched this because of Minho.
Oh, because you already knew SHINee, right?
Yeah.
I didn't know SHINee at all when I got into this, so I had no idea who this dude was.
And I was like, at the time I was like, I have to know everything about K-pop, so I forced myself to listen to Girls' Generation. But I loved them, obviously.
My first love story. Let's go.
Was he like the employee of the month?
Yeah, he was.
Okay, I was like, I didn't really think about it because you don't see the picture like that well.
And my cousins were the ones that got me into K-pop. So they were the ones that were like, hey Nat, like you really like anime and you like J-pop. You might like this. And I saw it and at first I did not give a damn about it. And then I went back to it and I was like...
So when you saw this, you didn't like it?
Like, I didn't hate it, but I didn't care.
Okay.
And then for some reason I revisited this again and I was like, wait, points were made with this. And I remember thinking, how am I gonna learn these girls? There's so many of them. And they all have like similar vibes.
I also had struggled for a while.
But now I look at them and I'm like, I know everyone. Like, and it's funny because you look at like K-pop styling now and it's all very extravagant, but like SNSD literally did that with just a t-shirt.
I mean,
colorful
it's
jeans.
of its time.
I mean, yeah, like, but they did that. They
the low-rise jeans with like the t-shirts. These fucking like washed out denim, colored denim.
Technically, the first K-pop song I heard was Wonder Girls Tell Me, but I didn't know that was K-pop, so I kind of count this as like more of my entrance. I knew this was K-pop.
I have a similar situation.
Look at them, so fresh, such babies. And here comes the high note of a lifetime.
A lifetime?
Well, first you got Jessica fucking, serving, and then Taeyeon comes in later. This was my life. I wanted to be them.
I love how they were like, you know what? Fuck this shit. Let's just go somewhere else.
How long have they been mannequins? I mean, he's obviously been the employee of the month for like the months.
But like, what made them decide to leave?
And he's not even scared. Like, he's kind of just like, yeah, like,
what makes them really decide to leave? Don't they want to keep looking at Minho? Like, why did they leave?
Imagine they come back to the store and they're like, and he's like, those girls look familiar. Like, it's also funny because when he like picks them up as like, do they turn into actual styrofoam mannequins and then come to life?
No, it's probably like Toy Story.
The dead weight must be a lot. I mean, Minho's really strong, but like at the time,
no, he was a baby there.
He was a baby. All right, so that was G. Iconic, legendary. Got a lot of people to K-pop.
My turn.
Period. SM really did it for us.
Okay,
12 years ago. So this was 2010.
Yes. It was like a few months before I saw it.
Yeah. That's crazy when you think about it.
And it was because it had recently, I think it had just recently come out because I was on Tumblr and I had some Tumblr friends, and one of my friends shared, I don't remember what they call it, reblogged the music video. And I saw Taemin with the hair, and for some reason I was like, what is this? I'm so like enamored. I need to see this right now.
Funnily, that's what also got me into SHINee was Taemin's hair.
It's so weird.
Lucifer. There was something about that hair.
I guess that hair was just that flattering for him that it really beautiful. Drew me in. So I watched it and I was like amazed. And at the time, I think I thought it was Japanese until my friend was like, "No, this is K-pop."
And you're like, "What? Korean?" Okay.
And I thought this was revolutionary. I was like, wow, the cars, they're dancing. I thought Taemin was beautiful.
And Taemin with the red pants, I don't know, man. They said center, man.
I saw this and I was like, I have to learn this immediately. Like, in my room. Like,
I tried learning this 2 years ago and it was so damn hard. I feel like even now it would still be hard to learn.
I would love to relearn this because I'm sure I did it really bad when I learned it. My favorite is Taemin having such a different outfit from everyone
because he was
else.
the center.
They're like Taemin and the boys, but Key with his hair. This is like a dream hairstyle to recreate for me. I wish I remembered how I felt about Jonghyun in this.
You didn't bias him at the time.
No, I liked Taemin, but when I actually got into them, I was like, no, Jonghyun is the one. But I don't know how I felt about him here because his hair is so weird. I must have thought, what the hell?
I remember like this part with Jonghyun doing all this stuff. Like I thought that part just ate. I mean, it still eats.
This
like,
part. No, this part.
Oh, this part.
This next one. The one when they get in the line. That shit when they get out.
Oh, it's the serve. The serve.
I was like,
it's
what?
No. Like, if there's one thing that SM made many points with was that even if they had a box set, like their idols were just so good that they served in the box. Like it could be the most simplistic, there's a car or whatever, but
3 cars.
They fucking ate. They ate. Left no crumbs. This still hits.
Oh, I love this song so much. This part. I love that.
The iconic 360 SM camera. They don't do it like that anymore. Hey. And the dance here too. And then this shit. Hair was so freaking short for this song. Man, the groups, I'm telling you though, they don't do it like this no more. Like, they really don't.
It's like, just that consistent beat was just so, like,
Like the groups obviously do serve now, like, but
I don't know.
There's something about.
I'm a very simple girl. I like simplicity.
There's something
like
about second gen
like,
music.
Simple video with a good beat, like it's all I need sometimes.
I feel like being a second gen stan, like obviously you're gonna like the new groups now, you're gonna like the new music now, but there's something about revisiting the oldies when like you got into K-pop, they just hit, bro.
I listened to the song and it was like downhill from there. I immediately jumped on and watched all the other SHINee videos. And like from there, I was like, I have to know everything about K-pop.
So my cousins also showed me SHINee, and like I was like, you know, who's that? It's Tame and whatever. And then once I literally learned all 5 of their names that same day.
Yeah, I think I did.
And then was like, me and my other cousin were like, let's go watch every SHINee music video.
But the first K-pop songs I actually ever heard was G-Dragon's Heartbreaker and Abracadabra by Brown Eyed Girls. But I thought they were Japanese songs.
Yes, yeah. That was me with Wonder Girls.
And like Abracadabra was the first dance I tried to learn, still thinking it was Japanese. But then when I found this, I was like, oh, this is Korean.
Yeah.
Cool.
You're like, whoa. So I'm gonna put the other song that kind of got me into it. Because my cousin showed me these 2 songs back to back. So it was SNSD.
Very different.
Yeah, and then they were like, oh, you should check out this girl group called 21. And randomly it was this song, Follow Me, which I feel like a lot of people don't really talk about when they talk about old 21 songs. Like no one really mentions this song. So this is gonna be fun to watch again.
I don't think I've seen this video in a minute, bro.
21, 2010. You know how we do it. If you ain't know,
now you know.
let me show you.
Now you know, guys!
And the dance is just them wiggling their legs and they're like... This was like, I remember watching this, I'm like, oh my god, their fashion sense was so like wacky. I was like wacky. It was like, what are they wearing?
Very different from G.
You don't care.
Like, CL's jacket there, like, what's the...
I don't know, there's like a baby on it.
And I thought this was freaking cool. Like all the jewels and stuff.
Feels good tonight.
The fucking
Bomb was my
The
vibe.
hairstyle that's like
bangs
with the end of your hair.
You can't handle it. Ha ha ha.
And like, oh, the fits and stuff. Oh my god.
And my NZY.
I thought that was iconic.
But let's go. It okay.
Why are you laughing? You never seen this video, right?
I have.
Okay,
no,
yeah.
I've seen this video. It's just been a very long time. My thing is that I used to think all their videos were the same video because, like, I mean, they're very similar.
It is very similar. This look too. So it's funny because when I first saw it, I thought this was Minzy.
Yeah, I was.
Now
like,
obviously I know it's CL. Oh. This outfit was iconic. The hair. Minzy worked the coconut hair. Let me tell you.
She's the original Bob girl.
She really is like the original Bob queen. Like. And then just Minzy killing it.
God, their dances are so awkward though.
Oh, period. Let's go. Bomb was so like pretty too in this era. These outfits were. I don't know what they were thinking with these outfits, but I was like, all right, yeah, circle, let's go. And then these.
There's so many outfits.
With the snapbacks, and then the little ending with the boop boop boop. Period.
They were like, we have to use this somewhere. Like,
that was so iconic. Like, I remember my cousin showed me that, and I was like,
but like, so she showed you that back to back, but you didn't like G that much.
I think she showed me Girls' Generation, and then like a couple months.
You
like
said back to back.
No, but I meant like then they showed me like G again, or I think it might have been O. Who knows? Because O and G were almost like interchangeable at those times. And then they had showed me 21, and I was like,
so Follow Me was. Well, you were like, maybe they are making points.
Like, Follow Me and
Considering that's not like
I had seen O too.
Like,
I know, it's not really my style now, but at the time,
I
was like, this shit. I mean, I still get down. Clearly, you saw me like jamming hardcore to that. So what was your other, was it just SHINee? You didn't have to?
No.
Oh, it was just me.
No, like I had Heartbreaker and Abracadabra, but like
They didn't count.
so I found a cover of Heartbreaker.
Okay, so what would you
Like-
say after SHINee was like another music video or song that kind of drove you to like the K-pop?
I honestly don't know, but I'm just gonna. This is another song I saw on Tumblr.
No, nothing's over.
So like this song, the video like came up on my, what was it called? Your dashboard.
Your dashboard.
On my dashboard when it came out, when it dropped. So me seeing it, thinking this is an old ass song. This has been out forever, right? So I'm like, oh, what's this?
God, like make sure the quality is, I guess. Decent.
Girl, I don't think this.
Okay, 480p. Let's go, full HD.
I don't know how far off this was from Lucifer when I saw it, but this is just based off seeing it on Tumblr.
So I remember I already knew who Infinite was, but I didn't check them out. And then I had checked this out and I was like, wait.
This was
I
my
love
first,
this video.
My first exposure of Infinite, obviously.
I love this video.
I thought it was so innovative. It's like so different.
It was. It was so
I was
quirky,
all about
like,
it.
Kind of like a. This I love this scene with the bed. Ooh. And then this, like when it falls over. And then
All the toilet paper.
God,
God, all the toilet paper just falling on his head.
and then him fucking going into the scene. He's like, wait. And then Sung Jung's just like, I got you, buddy. And then Woohyun and Sungyu just fucking eating it vocally. This video's so cute. Like, I loved everything about this video.
No, my memory with this, the most distinct memory is me seeing Dongwoo with that hair and thinking that's the one.
That's the bias.
I love him.
I don't know who I biased.
I immediately, he was my favorite.
I'm pretty sure I biased Woohyun first.
I was like, ooh, in the rap?
Nothing's over, nothing's over, nothing's over.
Woohyun looks like a greaser, man. Man, Infinite had like $10 at a dream with this video.
Yeah.
And it fucking ate. Man, Wooloo knew what they did when they put these men in the same group. My favorite thing about this is it's literally Sungkyu and Woohyun just carrying this song.
It's also like, hey Sungyeol, you're gonna be the star because you have no lines.
Yeah. Look at Dongwoo just trying to like serve in the middle.
With this
And then like,
fucking
what's Myungsu's
scarf.
outfit? Like, I mean L.
Who?
L.
And he starts climbing the ladder, yeah.
Yeah. What? And then
This
yeah, he was
fucking
doing that
thing.
was so like.
They're so weird. Oh, but I was like, I love them!
Yeah, I saw this video and I immediately was like,
I like
need to,
downloaded
like-
the album. Like I was like,
I
I love
literally-
Infinite.
Like, I had seen this video and I was like, oh my god, like, this hits so good that, like, I need to actually listen to Infinite. Because Be Mine was what year? Was it 11?
It was after. It was after.
Wow, so
yeah,
this
I think it was
was
11. It's right here.
Yeah, it's crazy because, like you said, like, when we get into K-pop and we see these music videos, we think, oh, these are really old. And then
Been
now
around.
when we think about it, like, we became K-pop fans the year that these songs did come out. So
Which
it's
is like, I guess they were doing its job because it's like, it came about somewhere when it came out. Like, it showed up on my Tumblr somehow.
Which is funny because some people think like, oh, like back then or whatever, like, oh, you know, YouTube was obviously around, but like you see K-pop everywhere now, whereas back then it wasn't something you ever really saw unless someone did show you, like, again, my cousins, or you saw it on Tumblr because Tumblr was like the place to be at the time.
Yeah.
It was kind of fun rewatching these like with you guys and like kind of reacting to them and kind of talking about like things we remember. We were getting down, but these were just a couple of songs that kind of sold K-pop to us that we were like, you know what? This is a genre that I want to be invested in. And clearly 13 years later, we're still here, very invested, even with, you know, 4th gen.
It wasn't a phase, Mom.
It really wasn't a phase.
It wasn't a phase.
So I was like, you're gonna, you know. And then look at us now.
Yeah. Here I am
Now
now.
we're spending thousands of dollars.
No!
If you enjoyed that, we definitely want to bring this back, like more like react to old stuff, maybe do like a group each series, be like, oh, reacting to this group or reacting to this group, like old MVs. So we definitely want to do that. So if you guys do want to check that out, please make sure you watch this video and that you like it and that, you know, you tell us what you want to see. All right, bye guys.